Today, let's talk about a little bit about translation. Translation between two languages, Chinese and English, or more accurately, actually, it's between two cultures. So let's take this English text, which is a very short message. American student wrote to her grandpa and thank her grandpa for call her on her birthday, and this is spring break week, so she's writing a letter and asking whether her grandpa, who is in Canada, can visit her sometime. And since she is not good in writing Chinese, so she has a very brilliant idea of writing in English first, then using the available translators on the internet to translate that into Chinese. Hopefully her grandpa can understand. Her grandpa is from China and cannot read English. So it goes, the original text goes like that. Hi grandpa, thank you for your call on my birthday. I'm at home right now for a week for the spring break, so I have time to write this letter. I hope everything in Canada is going very well with you. You and Grandma should come to our place for a few weeks. You will love our house here. In addition, you will be able to taste my cooking before you return to China. I hope you decide to visit us soon. We miss you. So from here you can see it's not yet clear whether grandpa grandma will visit student's house. It's an invitation. So let's put it to the translator, a very respectable translator we found on the internet. Translator 1, let's call that. On the left side is the original English text. So on the right side we see the Chinese translation. Couple of things. So in English we say hi, right? Say how are you, right? It's hi. But you cannot put that into as a in Chinese as she was like happy, right? So probably we should say ye ye. In Chinese, say right, 您好, right? It's like greeting. That's more point, but I'm sure the grandpa will be amused when he reads this. The next comment, so this is the first comment we have. Second comment is here. In Chinese, it reads like this: 好的，谢谢你的电话，在我的生日。The order is not correct. We should put that before. 谢谢你在我的生日打来的电话, right? Like that. Anyway, so this is second point you have to notice. We say at what time you did this. Now, the third point, which is probably most important here, is look at here Chinese translation. It said, 你和奶奶要来我们这几个星期. It sounds like a decision already been made, meaning you and grandma is coming to us, our house, our home, next few weeks. Although the original writing is should come, right? It's different. And also notice at the end we say, hope you can decide to visit us. So these contexts are related. But here in Chinese, to become you are coming. Here in English on the left we say you should come. It's an invitation, right? Oh, so in other words, this translator probably does not correlate the sentence across the message here. So you see later on the translation did a good job. He said, it says 我希望你决定不久来看望我们, right? So here the tone or the meaning is still, I hope you can decide soon, right? Make a decision soon, which is consistent with what was in the original text. But there is no correlation between these two sentences, right? Human being, when they do translation, they will look at across, right? So that's a third comment we will make about this translation. Of course, the name translation is harder, so we wouldn't comment much on the names, right? This is different in a way. So this is harder stuff because you can translate name by how the name is sound in original language or how name was meant to be and many other ways. So we do not want to focus on that. So now let's look at the next another translator, translator 2, which is also from a very respectable company we found from the internet. So look at the same text on the left side, English. Now we have a little bit more problem on this translation. Look at the first sentence, okay? The Chinese read like this, 感谢您对我的生日给你打电话. So if literally it's saying thank you for calling you on my birthday. So here 给你打电话, this is, it's not the student called grandpa, it's grandpa called student, right? So it's 给我, not 给你, it's 给我, right? See, like that. It's the right translation. This is first misleading translation here. And again, the second comment, somehow this translated as well. He translated as to like you and the grandpa are going to visit us, as if it's a decided already. 你和奶奶要来我们几个要来 means already kind of like decided, but in the original text it's not. It should come, right? It's not necessary. They agreed to come. Now this is the second comment, right? The third comment on this second translation is the order of the words in the sentence. So 你和奶奶要来我们几个星期的地方. That doesn't make sense, right? You don't want to say the 几个星期的地方要来我. I think the right way should be 你和奶奶要来我们的地方住几个星期或者来玩几个星期, like that, right? And again, the third comment, this is order is wrong, right? 几个星期地方 it's a problem. Then next one is 你一定会喜欢我们的房子在这里. Again, 在这里 is a location. You should describe where the house is. So you should say 我们在这里的房子, right? So again, the order is not right in the translation. 另外一点 minor point is another minor point is in Chinese here, 您将可以品尝到我做的菜. That's good. 然后返回到中国. It's a little bit more natural in Chinese. We said before you go back to China, 在你回到中国之前, right? 之前你还可以讲还可以品尝到我做的菜，因为如果你来访问我们的话 right? So anyway, this is a fifth point on the translation. Okay, so this kind of give you how the challenge could be translating between two languages. In this case, we are translating from English to simplified Chinese. And one last point we want to mention is we have to notice the difference between translation of spoken English to spoken Chinese versus translation of written English to written Chinese. Spoken language, or when we speak a language, sometimes we're using a little more informal way versus in writing we give more thoughts and more formal. So there are differences, but hopefully this give you some example of interesting part of learning translation between languages and how you can express yourself and how easily yourself could be misunderstood by others if the translation is not done properly. It's the hardest thing, as you know. It's make ourselves be understood and also understanding others. So if you have any question or suggestions or good examples of translations, please let us know. Send us an email or writing to us. It's a way together we can learn. And thanks a lot for your time.